Hello everybody, Steve Mayne here, and welcome to the Daily Storm. For those of you joining us for the first time, welcome aboard. This is a video series where I go into Heroes of the Storm and play a daily quest pretty much every day, give or take a couple of times here and there. Today, my quest is to play a Starcraft hero, and I have Jim Raynor before us. Jim is, honestly, he's one of the easiest heroes to use. He is if you're a new player, and you don't, and you've not run in the game for very long, Jim Raynor is the hero I usually tell people to try and pick up first. He's usually on sale, roughly around 2,000 gold, which I think you get pretty much for running through the tutorial. And I think he's very much worth it, mostly because one of his abilities is an automatic. But we're going to jump into a quick match and see what we can do with him. And, yeah. I'll be back in just a second, so see you in a bit.
Anytime you're ready.
Alright, we're jumping into the Towers of Doom. It's going to be Raynor, Zeratul, Muradin, Illidan, and Nova going up against Lunara, Sergeant Hammer, Greymane, Nova, and Tyrael. This is going to be fun. Both sides have a tank, and beyond that we have a lot of murder. Oh my god. Assassins in a tank. Oh, they do have a specialist with Sergeant Hammer who's going to be good for pushing lanes. This is going to come down to team fighting. I don't know how that's going to go. Honestly don't. I also suspect we're going to have a problem with Zeratul and Nova automatically being built to roam and Illidan wanting to. So,
get ready for combat, heroes.
Friend,
I'm going to take the top lane.
we have not fought together since the Great War. Man, I miss that feature.
So,
Battle commencing in 10 seconds.
oh, there are a lot of good options here.
4,
They do have a Nova.
2, 1. Go. Destroy the Ravenlord's towers.
You know, I'm going to take Seasoned Marksman. A lot of combat happens in lanes. Somebody is asking about Cloud9 is... I got nothing. I don't know how it came up, nor do I care. So Raynor's abilities, one of the reasons I think he's really great for new heroes is his E ability, which isn't technically an E ability at all, activates automatically. If he is reduced below 30% health, he heals. It is a fairly spectacular ability. Oh, that was an awful shot. And it keeps him going. His W is a buff that works around him and improves the attack ability of everybody. Alright. Very good. Very nice. It gives attack speed, I think just attack speed, yeah, just attack speed to everyone around him. Works great for helping clear lanes quickly. We will use here to get my back up a little bit. One of the other things Raynor has is I'm not gonna make it. Oh, brother, bugger.
Still have work. Another another battle.
Yeah, it's just attack speed. There's a thing later on that makes movement. So that was not good. As moments go, not my bad. We're going to take Vigorous Assault. This is going to heal me as I go. This is pretty much a easy build anybody can use. There's a lot built into everything he already does.
Finally, shelters are ready.
Do we have anybody down there? Nope, they're going to just get that one automatically. We don't have anybody down there to stop one.
Sounds like a
Excellent
plan.
strike.
Nobody's grabbing this, so I'm going to have to. Thank you, Meriden. I appreciate you saving me. Oh, that was awful.
It's all good.
We're working very hard to do this,
Tough break.
and we're not doing well. Not the real Nova. Don't get him. There we go.
Let the assault begin!
Alright, I'm gonna head back up top here.
You ain't feeling a thing.
Very
All
lovely.
day long.
So you will hear the ding of questing going on every time well, not every time I kill something, but as I kill things. I took Seasoned Marksman at the beginning as my first talent. It's going to give me the ability to... You can come over here and heal. There's a Nova in the area.
Got something special.
We are going to take Putting on a Clinic.
It's all good.
Putting on a Clinic is one of, or at least last time I checked, this may have changed, to be entirely honest. Putting on a Clinic used to have the distinction of being one of the least chosen talents in the game.
Enemy slain.
I know that we have the ability to.
Now, the altars are rising. Ready yourselves. We must claim them first. Killing spree.
Sounds like
Ability here, we've got to hurry up because the enemy team will find us. This feels like a bad idea.
Capture the altars. We shall deal the reason. Yes. Send his servants to their grave. Yes, heroes. Activate the towers.
Alright, they are... I am jumping out of here.
I'm holding back.
I'm not going to make it. Nova's coming along. I need this to be back, and it's not yet. Alright, we're going to go back top. Seasoned Marksman working out pretty decently for us. We're about a quarter of the way to max, which is fine.
Raiders roll.
Our team's spreading out, which means undoubtedly there is a Nova around here somewhere. I'm going to try and surround myself with minions as much as possible. I'm going to take Hyperion. There's some debate as to whether or not Hyperion or Raynor's Raiders is the better choice here. I just prefer Hyperion for reasons like this. And one of the reasons I like this build is putting on a Clinic, which I took at 7, lets me recharge my abilities faster for every kill I've got. This has a 100-second recharge and it's already down to 65.
This should be
Alright,
good.
we're gonna roll down here.
Count on me.
Oh, we've got material here. Oh, lovely. Get this off. Yeah, there's Nova. Oh, good lord. Nice hit.
Towers, destroy the Raven Lord.
We still haven't taken that, people, because everybody runs away to go do something else. And again. Alright, Mergen's coming. I am on my way. I've got Hyperion back now, so that's going to help significantly. There we go. If you're gonna go big, go big. Yeah, and again, every time I kill something, it resets, or it drops all of my timers by 1.5 seconds. Which means that move over here and start healing. Thanks. Oh, dang it!
Your enemies fall.
We're gonna take double barrel. That's gonna give me a second round
Groovy.
of penetrating round. It's gonna give me a second shot of penetrating round. I'm gonna get charges for it now. That's going to start really helping. They really don't like me, and I think that's kind of the reason there. I'm going to have to start sticking with other people.
That just happened.
Possibly Mergen.
This should be good.
We should have another altar coming up here soon. I don't want to be...
It's all good.
Yeah, there are too many burst damage heroes on both teams. Nice kill.
Send his servants to their grave.
Okay, yeah, they have to go back. They're just about dead. Yeah, you can't have that.
Lay claim to the altars. Do
We
not
can't get this.
Go! Do not let the altars fall into the Raven Lord's talons.
Very nice.
Lord, the extent of my enemy's slain. The
Excellent.
Raven Lord will fall before me. We should come
We're going to launch the Hyperion in an attempt to kind of break this tower down. Give us a little bit of an advantage here.
Heroes, I have opened a tunnel near our core that leads to the battleground center. Use it well.
Oh, gift as well.
Their keep has fallen.
Right on.
Nice hit there. Down goes Nova. We're gonna take first penetrating round, stuns, which is gonna make that ability even better. This is our tower now. Let's go take mid.
We should capture this mercenary camp. It's all good.
Nice. Someone just got Hero of the Storm. It's just the two of us. I don't know when we can do it, just the two of us. But apparently we're going to take a swing at it. Well, hopefully everybody shows up, because this is going to get ugly fast. Do not stand in the poison. just don't do it. Not going to go well for you. We can just get one of these.
The altars stand ready. Capture them before the Raven Lord's pawns do.
We have got the win here.
Yes, heroes. Activate the towers.
Nicely done. Oh. And GG.
Well done. Well done.
Oof. I like this build with Raynor. It has a couple really nice... It's a very nice laning build that will push you forward into accomplishing a great many things. I died quite a lot here, so I didn't get much done on this end. But usually my XP contribution is... Well, actually, it's second, only to Illidan. That's not too bad. Hero damage, still pretty good. Siege damage is where I'm going to shine through here. And a big part of that is, and I'll go through this here, is I took Seasoned Marksman in the first level because it makes my basic attacks do more damage. I do Vigorous Assault because 15% of my basic attack damage is healed to me, which with Seasoned Marksman makes Raynor better. It makes this more powerful, and that worked great. Putting on a Clinic when an enemy minion you have recently damaged is destroyed. All of my abilities cooldowns are reduced by 1.5 seconds, which includes my ultimate. That's why I take Hyperion. Every enemy minion I kill drops Hyperion's cooldown by 1.5 seconds. And since I'm laning with this build, this means I get to use Hyperion more often, which is fantastic because Hyperion is horrifying. 13, I take Double Barreled, which gives my Q, my penetrating round, a second charge, meaning I can use it more often. I can use it to clear minion waves, but I can also use it as a means of escape. At 16, I take Bullseye. The first enemy hit by penetrating round is stunned for a second, which is if you can hit it, and it's a skill shot, so it takes some work. But if you can hit Bullseye on a target, you will stun an enemy hero for long enough to either give the rest of your team time to do something to interrupt an ability. Nova's triple tap, for example, you can interrupt that. You can nobody else had anything that channeled, but it's really great for interrupting anything channeled. Nazebo's ultimate, Li Ming's Disintegrate. There's so many things that this Li Li's Jug of 1,000 Cups. At 20, let's just jump out here. I would have taken a card to play. The reason I like a card to play is because whenever a hero, ally, or enemy is killed, the cooldown of your heroic ability is reduced by 15 seconds. I have literally used Hyperion, gotten into a team fight, and then been able to use Hyperion within 20 seconds. Unfortunately, my goal, which I have never managed to do, is Hyperion flies for 12 seconds. It is my goal, and I imagine it's going to require Murky and the Lost Vikings to accomplish this, is to have 2 Hyperions on the board at once. I have not done it yet. If you do, please let me know. It would be amazing to watch. But that is what I've done. This is the build I like. It's not considered one of the best. Again, putting on a clinic is not a popular build, and a card to play is putting on a clinic is one of the least chosen talents in the game, if not the least chosen talent in the game. Putting on a card to play is number 2. these abilities rarely, if ever, get picked. I don't know why they don't, but they rarely, if ever, get picked. I think the two of them combined make for a horrifying combination that can make Raynor in the late game just awe-inspiringly terrifying. And it is interesting to watch people not use it. More traditional builds, and I will say this, is if you're getting, these are kind of tricky to use, and I understand that. More traditional builds, especially if you're just learning the character, Revolution Overdrive W gives you movement speed when you use Inspire. Q, penetrating around slows, both of those are excellent choices at 20. Nexus Frenzy increases your attack speed and range, is always considered a wonderfully, I think this is the most chosen of these 5 talents, is Nexus Frenzy. It makes him attack faster and farther away. And since Raynor already has, I believe it's still, it was the case for a long time, and I believe it still is Raynor's basic attack range is farther than any other character's basic attack range. Untalented. As you can see in there, I was shooting at Hammer from outside of Hammer's. Or no, I think Hammer's Sieged does hit farther, but it requires that Hammer be sieged. It is AKA a special circumstance. And I think that's fair. But this is Raynor. I like him. Like I said, I think he's a really great hero for new players. If you're just getting into the game, I cannot recommend Raynor enough. I think he is who you will go through the tutorial with, and I think he is a great starting point for anybody getting into the game. If you play the game and you enjoy Raynor and you've not, if you have any advice for other new players, please leave it in the comments. If you have any questions about Raynor, leave those in the comments as well. I will check them, and I'll try to read them as quickly as possible and respond if I'm able. And hopefully somebody else will respond as well, or give some advice down there. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.